Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. So, serious question. Leave a like on today's video if you think that the 2022 NBA draft class is going to be deep. If you don't think it's going to be deep, if you only see a few players really panning out, let me know that in the comment section below. But for today's video, I've not really messed with mock drafts too much this year, and we have the NBA draft lottery coming up pretty quickly here. So for today's video, we are going to head over to Fanspo. We are going to do a draft lottery prediction simulation, and I'm going to give you guys my lottery picks based off of that. Now, if this video gets to 1,000 likes, once the NBA lottery rolls around, if you guys want a full 30 to 60 pick mock draft by myself, I will do that for y'all, man. Okay, guys, so here are the draft lottery odds right here for 2022. So you got Houston, Orlando, and the Detroit Pistons all with a 40% chance at the first pick in the draft. So I found this draft guide right here, which is going to be absolutely awesome because it gives you a quick breakdown of each player. And like I was saying earlier, we are using Fanspo in this case. So yes, we're only gonna do the lottery for this one because it's not an official mock draft. I just wanted to do my own take on based off the lottery odds, and then once everything happens, we'll actually do an official mock draft, right? So lottery for that. Draft order will go with the NBA draft order, so the most likely draft lottery odds, and we are gonna use the ESPN big board. So let's go ahead, man, and start the draft. And with the first pick, we have the Houston Rockets. Very interesting team here, man. So yes, looking at their depth chart, I guess we'll do it based off cap right here. But for the most part, you got John Wall obviously on his large contract. But between Kevin Porter, Jalen Green, I would say the guard position's pretty much locked up pretty well. I think you got to go for one of the big dudes, have that be Chet, Paolo, or Jabari Smith. So yeah, with Paolo here, looks like he's got shades of C. Webb, Julius Randle. Could work nicely with Christian Wood if you want Wood playing the center position. Paolo probably more of a power forward. Jabari Smith, a two-way Rashard Lewis, which is amazing. And then you got Chet, who's got some Pau Gasol-ness to him right here. So I'm thinking Chet is probably the move. Put him at that center spot. You got Christian Wood at the 4 spot, or do something. Probably trade him away for something here, man. So I'm gonna say Chet is probably who I would take if I'm the Houston Rockets. So there we go, man. Welcome to the squad. And next up, we do have the Orlando Magic. So the Magic situation is actually pretty difficult for the extent of they have so many guards and they have so many centers and forwards and stuff. It's you really just go best available in this case and make them work. I would say probably the power forward spot is what you want to aim at right here. I'm thinking Wendell Carter, you keep him as the starting center. Mo Bamba, you probably trade away, somewhere else, man. It's just I don't see the long-term fit here if you get one of these top dudes. And then Isaac, injury history, probably somebody you can look to trade away. You want to keep Franz. Like I said, man, you work it out. You got Markelle, Jalen, Cole Anthony. So I'm saying for this team, I think Paolo Banchero is probably the guy to go with. I think he would work nicely next to Wendell Carter, man. So we're going to go ahead. Paolo Banchero, like I was saying, he is a Chris Webber type. And I actually think years ago that Chris Webber was supposed to get traded over to the Orlando Magic and was going to play with Shaquille O'Neal. I think I'm correct about that. So, hey, years later, man, we actually get a chance to see a similar player in this case. So there we go, man. And next up, we got the third pick with my Detroit Pistons. So I've been pretty high on really any three of the big dudes. I like Jabari Smith quite a bit. The idea of him being a two-way Rashard Lewis really excites me because, you have the ability for him to open up the lane with his jump shot for guys like Cade Cunningham. He is 6'10". I do think he's more of a power forward, center, maybe in some lineups, but probably strictly a 4 in the NBA. Probably looking at trading away Jeremy Grant and, you still got Isaiah Stewart, Marvin Bagley on the team for those guys to play center. So, yes, I think in this case here, Sharp's kind of intriguing, too. If you want to get, that next dude next to Cade. I also heard a lot of good things about Jaden. Yeah, Jaden got that Donovan Mitchell comparison, which, hey, I mean, we kind of, screwed up on that the first time around, ain't gonna lie. Sharp, though, with the tall Bradley Beal and a little bit of Jalen Green in him. I like that a lot, too. Although I'm still kind of, banking on Killian Hayes being something, I suppose. So, yeah, I'm definitely between Jabari and Sharp. But I think my gut says Jabari Smith, get us that Evan Mobley, man, to put next to our Darius Garland and Cade Cunningham. So Jabari Smith, welcome to the team here. I like it. I like it. All right, next up we got the OKC Thunder. So kind of an unfortunate situation for them because I am kind of in the mindset where, they got You know, you got Dort, obviously you got Shea, you got Giddey on the team, so you're looking at a big guy at this point. So I would not go for like a Jaden Ivey. I don't think I would go for a Sharp. Now, you got Jalen Duren, 6'10". Think of him as like a Robert Williams type. And then Keegan Murray, I don't know too much about his game. Let's pop up over here, man. So, late bloomer who was unranked in high school, so they're giving him shades of Pascal Siakam, Al Horford, and TJ Warren. That seems pretty nice. The bad thing about this is I don't know if I see him as like a center at all. Which, having like guys like Pokusevski on the team, you kind of want Poku to be the 4 out there. But it seems like the best fit. Like Jalen Duren, like, this type of center is cool and everything. I don't know if I would take him this early, though. I don't know if I would take a guy like this early. You got Jeremy Sokin right here. Ben Simmons, Draymond Green type. That could be interesting. Johnny Davis. You want to go for more of a guard? Oh, man. Like, it's not an easy choice, but I think I would go with Keegan Murray. I think that seems like the best fit right now. And Pokusevski, like, there ain't no promise he's going to be like a star player anyway. So, yeah, let's go with Keegan. Alrighty. Next up, we got the Indiana Pacers. I like the idea of Sharp because he's got that Paul George comparison. He's got that offensive, onslaught of a Bradley Beal. They got Tyrese Halliburton. Get him in the backcourt. Tyrese is pretty tall himself. I think he's like 6'5" or something. You put him in the backcourt with Sharp. That is your backcourt of the future. It's perfect. Like, this is the guy that I think could help win, like, right now, man. So we're going to go ahead and get Sharp to the Indiana Pacers. And next up, we got the Portland Trail Blazers. So at this point, you want to get somebody that can probably do some things right now for the squad. They do have, obviously got Damian Lillard, but on Anfernee Simons, bringing him back and everything. I don't know if Nurkic is like the full-time solution up in there, so I feel like if you get like a Jalen Duren, that would be okay. I like Nazir Little quite a bit, so like getting like a forward, but I don't know, man. Like, a lot of different routes you can go with this one. Jaden Ivey, though, but it's like they already got Anfernee Simons. I don't know what's going to happen with him, so I don't want like another guard to not have like a great opportunity. What about AJ Griffin? What is he all about? That could be somebody pretty solid. So he's got Jaylen Brown, TJ Warren, 3-point shooting, Jimmy Butler. Damn, man. He's only 18 years old. That's somebody that could play right now off of Damian Lillard. Because I was deciding between like him and also going with Duren. But, Duren, those freshman centers like that, they can be a few years away. So I don't think he'd be like a Nurkic replacement right away. So what about Johnny Davis, though? 6'5" player. Where's he at? Johnny Davis, Devin Harris, Chris Milton, Shaun Livingston. Not bad. But I think AJ Griffin, maybe even be able to play like a Harrison Barnes or somebody like that too. Just kind of like, I'm thinking like Golden State Warriors Harrison Barnes for a little bit. And then he breaks down to his own player. Yeah, AJ Griffin to the Portland Trail Blazers. Let's do it. Next up, we have the Sacramento Kings. So De'Aaron Fox, Sabonis, Harrison Barnes. It's like their big 3 right there. So point guard, small forward. Leaning towards Johnny Davis. Put him in the backcourt with De'Aaron Fox. That seems like the right move. Yeah, that's the right move. Especially because it sounds like Dante's not too happy there. So you definitely want to get that backcourt. Maybe in 6'5", good height. I like it. Johnny Davis, welcome to the squad. All right, next we have the New Orleans Pelicans. And this guy's fallen a little bit too far at this point. You got to go with Jaden Ivey. If he is a Donovan Mitchell type player, if you team him up in the backcourt with CJ McCollum, I think instantly you start him over Devontae Graham. Like, Devontae could be like a scoring guard off the bench. But yeah, Jaden Ivey. Let's go and check his report out real quick here, man. Definitely a steal right here, in my opinion. Powerful guard. Jumbo Darius Garland. Athleticism, ball handling, perimeter shooting, which fits nicely next to Zion. Interior scoring. I love it. Jaden Ivey, steal right here, man. Absolute steal. I was kind of thinking about maybe him to the Kings, but I don't know. I think I wanted just like that natural shooting guard next to De'Aaron Fox. Okay, 10th pick right here, we have the San Antonio Spurs. All right, so what's their depth chart looking like exactly? They got DeJounte at the point guard spot. You got Lonnie Walker, who I like. They drafted, what's his name, man? Why can't I think of his name? Primo last season, so they got a guard, kind of up and coming. Jakob Poeltl's cool. I don't know if he's like long-term solution at that center position. So at this, they also got Keldon Johnson too. I'm thinking you probably go Jalen Duren. You add that inside presence. You whack it out with Jakob for another season. And then Jalen, like I said, man, 6'10", freshman type of player. Let's go with that. Let's go with Jalen Duren. Get them a little interior presence. Okay. Next up, we have the Washington Wizards. So they have a lot of forwards on this team. So I think at this point, you're probably looking at, man, who's the point guard even on this team right now? Yeah, they got Bradley Beal, but they no longer have Dinwiddie. Do they have a point guard? Because if not, yeah, they got Ish Smith at point guard. So that's definitely going to be the position of choice. So we're looking between Dyson Daniels, a 6'6 player out of the G League, and Ty Washington. Let's check both these guys out. So Dyson, man. Dyson and Slice, an Australian playmaker taking advantage of the G League route. So getting comparisons to Derek White, Kyle Anderson, Evan Turner. Ain't gonna lie, man. A little right there. And then we're also checking out, where's our other guard? Yeah, Ty, who I like quite a bit. Giving him Emmanuel quickly comparison. So I'm trying to think which guy would be better playing off of... Oh, Kennedy Chandler also wouldn't be bad either, man. Looks like he might have the most upside right here. So I think I'm going to go between Kennedy and Dyson. But Dyson, I like that it was like 6'6". He went that G League route a little bit, man. Let's go with Dyson. Playing in the backcourt with Bradley Beal. I like it. We're going to go with him. Okay, next up, we have the New York Knicks. So the Knicks are a team that you're probably looking at a small forward or a point guard. So we got some solid small forwards, right? That's assuming that, you know, RJ's going to be playing the shooting guard spot and everything. So I guess either position right there. We got some good quality choices. We got Benedict right here. Benedict Mathurin, I believe is how you say that. You got Dieng. You got Ochai Obaji. I think I said that wrong. I most certainly said that wrong. What's this Benedict dude all about? So Jamal Crawford, you're back on the Knicks. Cooking back in the day. Up shades of a prime Victor Oladipo. Perimeter shooting, athleticism. Being that wing player. All right. I'm going to go with Benedict. Let's go with Benedict. Next up, we have the OKC Thunder. So we drafted them a power forward before. There's not really a lot of, like, good quality centers right here. I mean, you got this Mark Williams, but that's kind of a reach. Kennedy Chandler's kind of cool, too. But I think you probably go best available and just kind of hope that you struck some gold. What's this Dieng man looking like? Let's go check him out real quick. Ingram, Prime Chandler Parsons, Evan Turner, 6'10". So you put him at the 3 spot off the bench. You start Pokusevski at the 4. You always got like a 6'10 forward in the game. I mean, you could rock it out. You know, you got times having Shea at the starting point guard. You have Dort out there and Dieng at the 3 spot. I like that he kind of can play some different positions like that. All right, Dieng sounds cool. Next up, we have the Charlotte Hornets. And I'm thinking this Abaji guy is the way to go already, because Gordon Hayward, they're talking about trading him. Miles Bridges, we don't know what type of money they're going to pay him next season. Kelly Oubre, you know, it's going to be an expiring deal. I think you go with really Ochai or Jeremy in this case. So let's check these dudes out. So Jeremy Sokin right here. Ben Simmons. Draymond Green, Aaron Gordon. You want those stoppers on the team like that. That could work nicely next to, I'm going to say Jeremy Lin for whatever reason, man. LaMelo Ball. Okay. Yeah, we're going to go. And then we got, we checked out Sokin right here. And I also wanted to look at, so more like a Jay Crowder. So based on potential like that. And keep in mind, this is more like style play, not like the type of player they're going to become. But let's go with the Sokin dude. I like it. Okay. Next up, we got the 14th pick and the final pick of this video with the Cleveland Cavaliers. And right away, I want to go with Okai right here just because I feel like that small forward position is the position they need the most. And what were we just saying about him? Yeah, he's got shades of Jay Crowder. So 3-point shooter, great defense. He's got good height. Let's get him, man. And there we go. That is what my big board is looking like very, very early on based off these lottery odds. We're going to do a full, at least first round draft though, man. Like once the actual lottery odds are released. Thank you all so much for watching and peace out, my friends.